colleague interrupts him with what seems to me to be a warning look. "Think of it like an interview," the short man says. "Like in a magazine. Like in Ladies' Day or Women's House Journal." "It's Woman's Day," I say, "and the Ladies' Home Journal." And both of my guests are silent for a spell. It's hard to tell the men apart. They're both dressed in white shirts and black ties like David wears, though their Italian-cut suits are far slimmer than the boxy American styles David still insists on wearing. They both sport dark-rimmed eyeglasses perched on unremarkable noses, just like David does. They have the same short brown hair. "It's just a formality," the tall man says after a pause. "Paperwork. We're only trying to fill in the blanks here. So please, Mrs. Shepherd, relax. Have a sip of your drink. This is just a friendly conversation." It occurs to me that if I hadn't changed out of my party dress before they arrived, they would have seen the bloodstains. Then it might not be such a friendly conversation. It took me a moment to realize what it was when it happened. The spots blooming purple on my blue chiffon dress, a beautiful rusted gold on the yellow beads around the sleeves and collar. Blood was supposed to be red, I knew, but it mixed like paint with the colors of my clothes. It wasn't until I saw the smears across my hands, undeniably a violent, bright crimson, that I understood. I left the dress crumpled like a used tissue on the bedroom floor, changing into blue jeans, dungarees, my mother would have said with disgust, and one of David's wrinkled white work shirts. Wrinkled because I had failed to iron it, of course, as soon as I got home. We're wearing the same type of shirt, I realize, these men and I. If they go back to the bedroom and start digging around, lifting up dirty towels and old clothes and looking underneath, they'll find the bloody dress soon enough. I've never been very good at covering my tracks. There has always been proof of my dissolution, if anyone bothered to look. They'll find all of it eventually, because they will start searching now. David and his people, the State Department, my family, hell, even the damn Russians. And the reporters, too. I can already see some intrepid young journalist touching down in Dallas, in Washington, D.C., and asking around, peering under rocks and finding all my disgusting little worms. These men in their suits would tell me not to be paranoid if I said this out loud. They might say I sound like a nut, like one of those loonies shouting conspiracy after the Warren report came out. But the truth is, I haven't been paranoid enough. I've always had a nasty habit of taking other people at their word and assuming I'm the only wolf in sheep's clothing. It's something that has caused me no little fear and guilt all my life. But I've seen beneath their skins now, all those sheep in my flock, and I can say with some certainty that they're mostly wolves underneath, after all. I take a sip of my drink, a few fingers of David's bourbon, as instructed. I offered to fix my inscrutable guests something, too, when they arrived at the door to our little flat, knocking softly and knowing I would answer, as late as it was, because what choice did I have? But they turned me down. They probably think it will help them to stay clear-headed. The whiskey makes my eyes water, and I rub at them, then realize I'm smearing my eye makeup and crushing my false lashes, still glued on from the party. I pinch at their spidery edges, the Andrea brand falsies in 100% European hair, and begin to peel. Child at Heart, this model is called, and the ad I saw in Women's Day showed a gallery of different lash lengths and shapes under bold black text asking, "What kind of woman are you anyway?" I can feel the delicate skin of my lids lifting briefly away from my eyeballs as I pull at the adhesive strip, and one of the men, the taller of the two, gapes at me in horror. I probably look like something from Night of the Living Dead, like one of the cannibal corpses. Liz Taylor wears this kind.